Hey guys, it's masatonic. I'm Bilingual Harukist. 皆さん、こんにちは。Bilingual Harukist の masatonic です。Haruki Murakami book guide short story 24, where I'm likely to find it. So, in this video, I'd like to talk about this very interesting short story, where I'm likely to find it. In Japanese, we call it どこであれ、それが見つかりそうな場所で。Actually, in Japanese, of course, sometimes we could say like this, but how to say, it's not an usual way to put it. どこであれ、それが見つかりそうな場所で。It's really like, to me personally, it's very Murakami-like phrase. So in a way, I really like this phrase or this title of this short story. So, and then this story is, put it simply, it's a kind of a detective type of story. It's a sort of or kind of. So, what kind of short story is this? So let's get started. As usual, this video is consists of 3 parts. First, overview, second, story, and third, deep reading or reading tips from me. So, first, overview. This work firstly appeared in English case. This work firstly appeared in The New Yorker, 2005 May. And after that, contained in Blindwillowsleepingwoman. It's a collection of short story, 2007 July. And in Japan, originally, it's also contained in the another collection of short story, Tokyo Strange Story, or in Japanese title, Tokyo Kitanshu. Kitan means strange in English. It's published in 2005 and September. So it's basically almost same time. 2005 is a key year for this work and the short story collection. So, and then, so 2000, around 2000, which means it's almost middle stage of Murakami's career. We could say that it's not very early stage like 1980s, and not like 1990s, but also it's a 2000. So we could call it it's a middle stage of his career. So what kind of story is this? Here's a kind of basic storyline and a main character featured in this novel. The protagonist is He's a kind of narrator and also protagonist. And to him, some woman is coming, and this woman lately missing his husband. It's a kind of opposite pattern of Murakami's usual, because in Murakami's novel, usually a man miss his girl or his wife, or cat. But in this case, a woman lost his husband, Mr. Kurumizawa, and he's very kind of interesting. He works at Merrill Lynch as a stockbroker. Actually, it's in little bit changing in Japanese original text. His work described as a trader, but I'm not really sure about that. The trader and the stockbroker is same how to say same things or different thing. I'm not good at such a financial industry, but in my image, a stockbroker is much more how to say is it the same? I don't know. But anyway, he works at the financial field, and then he lived a kind of very kind of condo, and then the 26th floor he lived in, and in the 24th floor his mother had lived, and she had a panic attack because just recently she lost his husband. As it's kind of say a same pattern, female lost male, and then his father was a Buddhist priest. This how to say profession is very meaningful, because Murakami's father and Murakami's grandfather is also a Buddhist priest, and then Murakami's grandfather Benshiki Murakami was killed in some accident in the very rainy days. He hit by the train And so in a way, the same episode is featured in this case. So in a way, this father's, how to say, characteristic or situation is same as Murakami's grandfather. So in a way, we could call it Mr. Kurumizawa is a kind of same, how to say, same position as Murakami's father. It's in a way, it's very interesting. But Murakami's father is originally an elementary school teacher, and after his father um, had passed away, he also became a Buddhist priest. So in a way, very different. Working at financial field and working as a Buddhist priest. But in a way, such a almost 100% opposite profession could mean, how to say, something is meaningful, interesting. So in this story, woman lost his husband or missed her husband, and then yeah, and the woman came to protagonist and the request for investigation because apparently a protagonist had some kind of a job that to try to find a missing person. So and then but it's not his profession because he uh, he don't receive his, how to say, a reward for investigation because he said this is kind of volunteering, and he had another revenue source. So and then but at first a woman had a very little suspicion about that, but it's the investigation had started, and she introduced her condo, and the protagonist started to investigation, and in the building had a very because it's a very high buildings, but still this Mr. Kurumizawa is a person who hates using an elevator, but instead of using an elevator, he always uses stairs. And this condo, some characteristic is the stairs in condo is very good one. So he always use it. So so in a way, protagonist started to investigate at the such a states in the condo, and in the states he found some people. These three person. At first, he met a running man and had a conversation about that, and after that, I had a conversation with the old man. This old man is quite interesting person. It's a little bit how to say philosopher like type of person, and they had a conversation, very philosophical one, but or much more Zen, uh, yeah, Zen question like things. And after that, he protagonist had met with a little girl, and then had a conversation with her, and her conversation with her is in another way much more very profound or kind of meaningful or philosophical or metaphorical. So and then through the conversation, basically I didn't find a way to find Mr. Kurumizawa missing husband in condo. Oh, I forget to mention about his situation when he missing. Um, mother had a kind of panic attacks, and so one day she just called Kurumizawa, and then Kurumizawa went to her room. There are two floors below his home, and then when he talked to mother, she became kind of okay. So no, from 24th floor, Kurumizawa called to her, uh, so Kurumizawa's wife. So maybe my mother is okay. So I will go back to my 26th floor. So please start to make pancake for our breakfast. And then she replied, okay, but just by using even using stairs, just 2 floors, so it will take no less than 10 minutes. But when she make a pancake, and after making it, he will not return, and 1 hour passed, 2 hour passed, and she gradually started to feel worried about it, and then called to mother. Is he still was he still there or not? And she said uh, he left my room very much early. So, and then she really worried about that, and then she called to police, but he will not return after that. So in a way, Mr. Kuromizawa had missing in the condo between 24th floor and 26th floor. So that's the situation, and that's why I started to investigation dividing between 24th floor and the 26th floor, especially the states in condo. That's the situation. But after about 3 weeks, woman called to me, and she said her husband had returned. So it's the end of investigation. Here's so in the end, protagonist can't find Kurumizawa, a missing person himself, but instead he had found on the very much distant from the Tokyo, much more north side of Japan. He found it. He had found, and he almost lost his memory. 20 days of his memory, but his health and his brain status or mental status is okay. Basically, no problem at all. He simply lost his memory for 20 days, and he didn't know how and why he missing in the condo between 24th and 26th floor. But he basically he was okay. At least she said so. So she said this is the end of investigation, and I accept the situation. And I here's a and then I say, let's say, in the very final stage of novel, and then he thinks he should have find another missing or lost something, where I'm likely to find it is a title. Very much final part. He using this sentence, this phrase. So that's a story, kind of little bit detective type. A client from client, protagonist had a kind of some offer, and then doing investigation, and then in somehow the investigation itself had settled. In a way, we could call it kind of or sort of a detective type of story, but very much Murakami's way. Um, Basically, reader can't understand what's happening and how this story finished, but still, the during his investigation, um, a reader can enjoy the situation itself from a protagonist's point of view. So this is the story. So how should we enjoy it? Deep reading or reading tips from me. First, enjoy pancake at Denny's. So this is it. During investigation, the protagonist, because this woman client and Mr. Kuromizawa had a kind of habit make and enjoying a pancake at Sunday morning. So she mentioned about that. And uh, so protagonist started to think about a pancake itself. And then in this case, especially in Kondo's neighborhood, there's a Denny's, a kind of a restaurant, very much casual one. I don't know, this Denny's restaurant is running on America or UK or wherever English country, but in Japan it's a kind of quite popular a restaurant. So and then there's a menu of pancake. Actually, I've never tried pancake at Denny's, but I'm not sure it's a good one or not. But anyway, sometime enjoying a pancake at Denny's in itself is not a bad thing, I think. So let's try enjoy the pancake at Denny's. And during enjoying pancake, let's think about these two things, or just reading where I'm likely to find it very much joyful way to reading this very interesting novel. So another theme is let's think about objective of the investigation. So in this work, protagonists um, seem to find something missing. So, but reader basically couldn't understand what the objective of his. So let's think about it. It's a kind of interesting one. And also, let's think about connection with the elephant vanishes. The elephant vanishes is another Murakami short story, and I had a book guide for this one. So if you never heard of it, please check my uh, video for elephant vanishes. It's also a very interesting one. So, and then the elephant vanishes, and then where I'm likely to find it had a kind of very similar things. Is something is missing or something is vanished. Actually, this missing or vanishing thing is basically Murakami's theme in common almost every work, especially a novel. But yeah, as a short story, this missing or vanishing things, especially very strong or particular theme in between these two uh, two novels, two short stories, and also in the this work where I'm likely to find it, um, the word elephant is also featured. Um, the conversation between protagonist and the little girl. Little girl mentioned about elephant. There's no context. She used that phrase. Of course, the little girl using a phrase without her intention or how to say, yeah. So it's not unusual thing. But she said elephant. So in a way, uh, by the existence or words of elephant, this two short story, the where I'm likely to find it, and also the elephant vanishes is connected. And in both story, something missing or something vanished. So in a way, we could call it this is a missing series of missing or series of vanishing. So they could have some connection. So thinking about what's the connection or meaning of this is missing things or vanishing thing is very interesting way to read deeply. So let's enjoy or let's think about it, these things at Denny's with enjoying pancake. Here's my suggestion. Right. So that's it. So thank you for watching my video. So I hope this video make you want to read or make you want to read again and again. So right, that's all. So if you liked my video, please give me a good rate or subscribe my channel. Like this type of book guide video, I make 2 to 3 video per week. So I hope you enjoyed. So let's see next video. See you. Bye.